Welcome back, people. I've already done the test. I wanted to test whether there's a faster, easier and cleaner solution to practicing Copperplate other than getting the dip pen out and doing it with the me dip ink, so I can do some wherever I go, etc. If I'm traveling or I'm waiting to go on set, or because I'm an actor, I'm a support actor. Sometimes I want to practice, sometimes you mess about with your mobile for so long, you're sitting there doing nothing. So I might take a sketchbook, or I might take a little notebook. I haven't got time. I'm not going to set this up, am I? Do you know what I mean? So I wanted some fast solution to doing so. I might do it in bed before I go to sleep and just practice something. Go in my head, I need to practice that letter. Either way, I did some practice and the tools that I think might do it. So let's run through them. This is a Straddler pencil 6B, which is this one, which is, I've already done this already, and I think this is number one. Not only is it number one so you can just practice the Copperplate lettering, it's also number one for the thick and thin lines. You definitely can achieve it with this pencil. I've seen other master users use a 6B pencil and create the most beautifulest Copperplate I have ever seen. It's all on YouTube. If you type it in, Copperplate, pencil Copperplate, and look at all the videos, you will be amazed. I am nowhere near their standards, but they use a 6B pencil. Some of them will recommend the HB pencil, and I've also had a go at that too, and you can actually do it. That's the HB. But this is the one I'm going to use because I've got 12 of them. The link for them is below if you want to get yourself a pack. Each one's 50p, so get yourself one of them. I found this pencil in the bottom of all my drawers, and it's a Straddler. It's got the name of something Learner's Pencil, and it actually can produce a thickish line. But definitely the 6B is my choice. So the 6B is my choice for pencil. But this could actually do it as well if you've got one of these. So that was a good choice. The next one out has a funny name. The next pencil that I found was this one. It's Straddler, a Corelli pencil. Again, this does thick and thin lines. You can see that with this. You can see that with this one here. You can see thin, thick, thin, thick. And it actually does produce it. But again, if I had to choose pencil, I'm going to choose the 6B. So I'll put that aside. So at the moment, it's the 6B is winning, I think, the pencil race anyway. Then I've found this pencil that has no name, except all I can think of to call it. The only thing I took from high school is this thing. And I've called it a woodworking pencil. And it actually does produce the thin and thick lines. It's very close to that pencil, and you can see that it is almost identical to the thickness and everything about it. So I'm going to say it was a woodworking pencil. That's what I called it. So you could achieve it, and you could definitely practice Copperplate. Let's put those pencils aside. So at the moment, let's try the HB. I'll go to the HB for now because we're on the pencil mode. This is winning me 6B. This is my HB pencil, as you can see, name and class. I've had this since high school. HB, where are we? There it is. You could definitely do it, people. Let's just zoom in on that HB. Where are we? HB there. So you can see you can get thin and thick lines with it. And you can achieve Copperplate with this HB pencil. But this wins on both counts. You can practice with it and get thin and thick lines. So this 6B pencil wins the pencil race for me. Then we move on to these pens, Baoke pens, and they don't have any numbers or thingy because they're all in Chinese, these pens are. So I'll put a bit of tape around them. The two that I wanted to separate out of the pack of 5 or 6, the two that stand out to me is this number 1. I called it number 1, and this Baoke pen number 2. Let me show you the nib. It's quite a funny nib, this. Can you see that? It's got like a It's like a brushy, fine brush, very small brush at the end, and you can achieve with it. And that's number 2 there. It's quite big, isn't it? You can achieve it, but not very well. Whereas this number 1, I call number 1, it is a brush, but very, very small. And this one actually does it. So at the moment, and these also these pens, these Baoke pens, come with these refills. Let's pan out a little bit. Come with these little refills. So you off the tap, you put your ink in. I'm assuming you could use any type of ink, water-based ink maybe inside there. So once you've used all that ink out and it starts to dry out, top it up. So these are called Baoke pens. Can you get that name, Baoke? Other than that, there's no other markings. So at the moment, I'm going to go. This one is my Baoke number 1. If that means anything to anyone, it's a Baoke pen. And then I tried 2 biros. This is a standard ballpoint pen. It's blue, and that's that bottom one there. So if you couldn't get really thick. It's not defined thin and thick lines, but you can practice with any pen then, can't you? Basically, but if I had to practice with a biro with easy flow of ink, it's going to have to be the Staples Aurora 0.7. The flow on this thing is absolutely beautiful. And let me show you that now so you can see it for yourselves. Let's pan a little bit in. So this is the Staples Aurora. Do you know what I mean? The actual flow of this ink is absolutely fantastic. The flow of this ink is fantastic. It just gets it down. So this is my choice of biro for ordinary practice. This pencil is my 6B. I'll show you that now. Let's do a thin line and then we'll do a thick line. Yeah, the actual edge of the pencil, you have to get it on the right edge. So thin line. You can definitely do it. There it is. Do you know what I mean? Can you see that, people? Once you get it working, you got it to that point. Can you see how beautiful that looks with a 6B pencil? Once you've got it on the right setting. So always have a spare piece of paper at the side there, for which you can then bring it around and then go nice and light. And there it is, people. Boom. Pencil, the 6B pencil. Love it. Now let's show you the one I say is number 1 for Baoke pen. Let's hope this goes well. This is quite a nice pen actually. The pen set I highly recommend. Bit too hard on that one. It's a very light touch, is that. And you can definitely achieve it. You're almost not even touching the paper. And you can achieve it, people. Let's try that funky thingy shape. Yeah, let's try the A shape. But you've got to go very light here. And then it goes to that L shape, doesn't it? Bring up a little bit. And then to that shape. Hey, it's not bad, people. And then it goes to that G shape. I've gone a bit heavy on that line there. Not too bad. And then we have that R shape. And it's not too bad. Then we have the A shape again. the A to the P. Try that compound curve. Hey, not too bad. P to the H, so it can go nice and light up here. Then another compound curve. Not too bad. But then I've done too hard on the H. Then that Y I've been practicing. I'll tell you what, people, I kind of like this Baoke pen. I'm actually going to say these are my 3 tools I'm going to be using for the alternative to this pen here. So if you've enjoyed my little tester, I mean, yeah, not every time you want to get this out and do all the cleanup and do stuff. So I wanted an alternative. So if I want to practice the Copperplate letters and just practice, I can use this, I can use pencil, I could use a basic biro, I could use any old pencil to practice letters. But if I did want to practice thingy, thin and thick lines, it's going to have to be this, isn't it? This guy, this pencil. But then you've got to, if you're in bed, you've got to keep doing your pencil sharpener. But I think I'm loving this Baoke pen. After doing that word calligraphy with it, I actually love it. I love this Baoke pen. So practice these 3 tools. Basic biro, which is Staples, a Baoke pen, and a 6B straddler. The links to those 2 anyway will be down below, and I highly recommend them. They also come with the refills, people. It comes with those refill things. So please, you know, let me know what you think. If you've got any suggestions of tools that I haven't included, or you've got ideas of other tools, let me know. And I look forward to hearing your comments for everyday practice other than using the dip pen. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye now.